Hello and welcome to Horrible Horrors. I'm Zach Romero. For the 30th episode, I thought we would go back to the show's roots and I would review a Hammer horror film. So, today's episode we will be discussing The Curse of Frankenstein. Oh, Jesus! Whoa, what's going on here? Mr. Romero, Internet, if you have a moment, and I assume you do,
it's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving.
Now, before you start whining and crying, allow me to explain to you the situation you found yourself in. You're damn right you better start explaining things. I am a fan. A fan? Look here, Mark Chapman. There's no reason for us to get nuts here. Nuts? Nuts? You wanna get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. No, Mr. Romero. I'm a fan. My name is Tobias, and I've been watching you. And Mr. Romero, you have let your fans down. What? Your most viewed videos on YouTube are Horror of Dracula, Dracula 1972, and Twilight. Fact! Okay. And in response to this, you give lackluster reviews on films no one cares about. Oh, I don't know about that. No one cares about them! Now I'm going to make you do something that we've all been waiting for quite some time. Oh, sweet merciful God, no. Alright, seeing as I'm being held here against my will, might as well get this started. New Moon starts with our main character Bella realizing how much it's gonna suck when she's old and Edward still looks like a pedophile's apprentice. Good Lord, he's somehow gotten creepier looking in this movie. How is that even possible? Oh look, it's Romeo and Juliet. Star-crushed lovers like Bella and Edward. You know the saying, you should never reference a better film in your crappy film? Yeah, the same thing works for the written word.
I'm 109.
Wow. Maybe I shouldn't be dating such an old man. It's gross. I should be thoroughly repulsed.
Yes, you should be repulsed, you vapid sack of hormones and mumbling! So the movie continues making references to Romeo and Juliet. Edward mentions he wishes to kill himself.
A little poison. A dagger to the heart. There's so many different options.
No kidding. It's been 15 minutes into this thing and I'm already feeling like I want to kill myself. So we learn about the Volturi, just randomly, and they're the royal fancy pants vampires who live in Italy, and apparently can kill other vampires really easily if they want to. Of course, we have the blatant oops, I cut myself scene because we forgot to slap it in the first one. Yes, kill her, kill her! Doesn't, and instead we get to see how boring, stupid, and emo-y Bella is. Do you not know how to crop a photo, you silly skank? So Eddie and family decide that they suddenly need to get the hell out of Forks and leave Bella's dumbass behind. So she in turn goes into an overly dramatic depression, which is illustrated by a ridiculous time-passing montage. Bella gets crazier and decides that putting herself in ridiculously dangerous situations makes her see Eddie, and then she also makes time to manipulate Jacob and spend more time with him. One thing this movie loves showing are Bella's nightmares, which all involve her screaming like an idiot into her pillow, and then her dad coming in her room to politely tell her to shut the hell up. Literally 5 times in this film, they have scenes like this. It's not clever, it's not creative, it's just a half step away from having Kristen Stewart just yell, "Oh no, I'm having a bad dream about Edward," as a real line of dialogue. So Bella keeps being a reckless asshole, Jacob cuts his hair and seemingly wises up and also dumps Bella's ass in the wind. But then we find that Jacob's just gone through Wolfman puberty, and we see the bad CGI wolf fight from the previews. Some redhead vampire skank comes to kill Bella. Oh God, please succeed. Eddie hears that Bella is dead, and decides to go piss off the Fancy Fans vampires so that they'll kill him too. Oh yeah, it's like really that. Bella ends up stopping him, and Edward reveals that he didn't really want to leave Bella's ass high and dry in Forks. He just had to for some reason. Then the Fancy Pants vampires tell us that Bella is not just Bella, she's Super Bella and can somehow deflect all vampire powers. Why? Because a chubby Mormon woman says so. So the movie ends with Edward having to pinky promise that he'll bite Bella, and Jacob saying that if he does, he's gonna have to kill both of them. And how does this riveting story come to an end?
Marry me, Bella.
This film is horrendous. The fact that the entire plot can be summed up as all the boys in town love Bella. That's seriously it. Jacob, Edward, the gay best friend Asian kid, the minute Edward leaves, some jock guy is all over Bella. She ain't that great, guys. She ain't that great. She's very boring and very bland. There's nothing to her. The reason why Edward can't read her mind is because there ain't nothing in there. This is blank. This is cricket noises. And that's the whole plot of the film, is everybody wants to make out with Bella. That is so asinine and poorly written, it boggles my mind. This is what kills me. This is a real thing. I didn't just get my hands on a DVD that someone just filmed in their backyard with their high school theater friends. This is real. Real people were hired to make this. Some poor catering service had to cater this movie. Someone had to cut film stock and load cameras. Poor, innocent people had to be subject to this awful film process because of some weird flux in pop culture that makes this okay. That's terrifying and very depressing to think about. I wish this was just somebody's weird /fiction project. This is for real, though. This is supposedly a money-making machine. How very sad is that? What a horrible state of movies we find ourselves in today. Just awful. Ugh. But in comparison of the first one, at least this one's a movie. The other one was just pictures and, like, bad music. At least this felt like a movie. Just a really, really bad movie. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. That was horrendous, but I did what you want. Let me go! No, not quite. Now, where did I put that copy of Troll 2? Then you'll do The Room. Oh, poopy. Chris Frankenstein stars Peter Cushing.
Yeah!